welcome back to Know What's Cooking, where we're changing the world one recipe at a time with a splash of physics. Today we're changing the world with this delicious low greenhouse gas emission bulgur salad. Let's give it a try. I'm just going to use a half of a cup of bulgur and 1 cup of water. And I was sure to pre-measure the water before boiling it to make sure I didn't boil more water than I needed.
While we're waiting for the bulgur to cook, I'm going to cut up some vegetables. We're going to chop up a cucumber, add some of these cherry tomatoes, and add some green olives. I love this egg slicer with a blade that makes chopping green olives really great. Perfect. And of course, some garlic. No need for packaging here, just use a garlic press.
Okay, the bulgur has sat in the boiling water for 15 minutes, just passively cooking. And there's a little bit of water left over. If you think it's cooked well enough, you can just drain off that extra water. Okay, we're just going to do the final preparation and top it with the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, maybe a teaspoon or so. Some lemon juice for some really fresh, nice flavors. I'm going to add the cucumber and the tomato and the olives and the garlic. I'm also going to add a little bit of black beans, and that's just going to add some more protein and fiber. I'm going to add a little bit of feta cheese, give it that nice salty punch. A little bit of Italian seasoning. So that's all there is to it. I'm just going to stir this all together. This is such an easy meal, and since it uses just a passive cooking method, it's really great when you have limited cooking resources, like you're in a dorm or maybe a hotel or you're camping. Also, sometimes you just come home and don't want to dirty a whole bunch of dishes, and so this passively cooked bulgur complete meal is a really great go-to for sort of redefining fast food. I am especially excited to be doing this right now because in Egypt, COP27 is going on. COP27 is the United Nations conference on climate that happens every year. The good news is that food has entered the conversation at COP27 more than it has in any other of our previous COP meetings. And that's really exciting. I really believe that the kitchen is a climate change mitigation makerspace. And so substituting some of our rice with some other grains with lower greenhouse gases, such as bulgur, is a really great idea. And the great thing about cooking for climate change mitigation is that something we can do in our kitchens today. Using the food emissions carbon calculator from Clean Metrics, we can compare the greenhouse gas emissions to grow, process, and produce 1 dry pound of white rice, brown rice, and hard red wheat, which is the base of our bulgur. The white rice comes in at 1.07 kilograms of equivalent carbon dioxide. Brown rice comes in at 0.98, and hard red wheat comes in at just 0.16.